Good day everyone, my name is Coolpilot and welcome back to another episode of Civ 5 Civilization Challenge, playing as Greece. Once again, been a couple days since I've recorded. At least it wasn't it was like over a month since I last recorded, so I actually kind of remember what I'm doing. I did a quick little overview just to give myself another reminder, mainly when it comes to these settlers, especially this one, and figuring out if we're actually going to get this spot in time. I'm hoping that he is trying to settle like around here somewhere or something, although it does actually suggest this entire area, but we're of course trying to settle right here. And then I'm thinking we're going to probably, rather than get the settler off my bar, rather than buy up towards the iron, since we're going to get this spot, I'm thinking at the very least buy this tile, this forest, and this tile, this hill to the left of the iron, which is of course the maximum we can buy to, because you can only buy, up to 3 tiles outside of your city. So we won't be able to buy this other hill up there, which it would be nice if we can get that, but I don't think we're going to get that. Polynesia's going to end up with that square. I would like that square, just because it gives a good kind of surround of Tonga, but oh well. But we'll at least buy out to here, which means that we'll get the iron nice and safely. I didn't actually want to move my horse there. Stupid right click. Oh well, at least he can see. And we know that the settler can safely move up to here. Hey, there's Jimmy. There's this Polynesian longswordman. Allow me to block you. And then just go on alert. Stay there. Actually do nothing. No. Don't do nothing. No, don't delete the unit. I want you to go back on alert. Now you can't go back on alert, which is kind of annoying. I can move. And then put you back on alert. There we go. That works. Yeah, we're going to try and get the settler here. We'll get them into that spot next turn, while as this guy's only going to be able to move one spot, so we can get it here, and then the turn after we can settle. This guy's only going to get here next, in the next turn cycle, and then when we go next turn in order to wait to settle, he's not going to be able to settle here, so he'll have to move again. And I really doubt he's going to settle here or here, which are the only spaces he can get to, and then settle on that turn rotation. So we should be able to get this spot nice and safely, especially if we move our horsemen in the way, which is what I'm planning to do. So we should be able to get this spot nice and safely, but we'll need to buy these 2 tiles because we'll get the iron just by growth. We won't have to worry about actually buying it. And then, if I can afford it, which I'm not sure if I'm going to be able to, because we only have 278 right now, although we'll be getting at 85 next turn, and then presumably another 85 the turn after that. This tile and this tile, but once we buy up 2, these 2 tiles are going to be a bit more expensive. But I would like to buy them if I can. Oh, and we're also going to end up starting off with that horse, so we're going to want to get a workboat down here as well. Might end up just buying that at some point. We should really put a caravansary in Sparta too. What are you building right now? Bank? Yeah, the bank. I want you to have a caravansary. Oh, there's a lot of things we're going to want you to want. So many buildings to build. And we also need military units. It's a bit difficult when you don't have enough production. And this guy should also get to his spot next turn, because his spot is right here. Although we're not going to be able to buy tiles for him right away. It's kind of odd. It says here, because it'll end up with the wheat, the somewhat useless bison. It's not completely useless, but it's not that great. Just because the game doesn't support quite as much. It will get the iron, though. That is a good point. But misses out at the possibility of getting that silver, which is only 2 tiles away. I'd like to have that silver. Another luxury resource, because we don't have silver. Pretty dang sure. No, we do not. still gives extra happiness, although obviously we have a lot of happiness, but we'll be using some of that up with founding 2 cities, although of course they'll end up generating happiness at some point too, but still. It's nice to get it. And down here, this is a terrible spot. Unless there's some sort of hidden resource down in here. This right here is a terrible spot. Of course, it says here as well. Like right where I'm sitting on this hill. Still not. Good deal of food. Good deal of food. Yeah, there's indeed a good bit of food, but there's a good bit of food here as well. This is lots of grasslands along this river, so we can make tons of farms. And of course, got the bison as well. And the wheat up here. And this is closer to both the wheat and the silver, so we can buy out towards them if needed. We're definitely going to need to buy out towards the silver once we have the money after buying out our tiles down here, whatever this city's going to end up being named. This city will actually be named first, so because he just has to move 1 tile. It's kind of interesting, the spots that it's suggesting. You can go over there. Still safe. Let's see who else needs to do stuff. You were going here to build a farm, weren't you? Pretty sure you were. Because it's that other river tile. Makes sense. We'll be needing a worker down here fairly promptly. There's another worker we were going to send over here. I think it was this guy. But we will need to look. We're going to be getting growth here in a turn. And we're going to be getting growth here in a turn as well. This guy can, I suppose, use that lumber mill. We need more workers. We need more of everything. Really should have settled my cities a long time ago, but that's just something that's I do. I always prefer to build tall rather than wide, and it comes to bite me in the butt sometimes. You are making your way back, so continue doing that. And next turn. Wonder what this guy does. Yeah, flipping it to Catholicism. Now what's the... No. No, just movement. Like, what the... I really need the gold. I'm sorry. I would love to. But I need the gold. You know what? I'm going to come back to you on that. And then he cocksucks me. Oh. This AI is too smart sometimes. God, 3 turns to get over there now. That is ridiculous. Stupid long swordsman. Fine, I'm gonna do this. Oh, I can't get over there. So we can move all the way out to here next turn. You know what? I'm gonna cock-block the actual spot. So Athens has grown and Corinth has grown. You guys... I think I'm gonna... Yeah, I'm gonna lock you guys down on those mines. Do I want that manual? And then it goes to... engineer in there. But I really want the university filled up because we need that science. At which point all guys are actually being used. So I suppose we are not working that guy yet. Oh, that's fine. So you can... Where'd the work? Oh, he's there. He must already be on his way. Okay. I was wondering where the worker that was standing here went. Yeah, he must already be on a path. I must have set him up on a path last time. Cornus, you are now working also with this stuff. You're working on the workshop right now, yeah. Which will free up some production slots for you. 8 turns till the border grows on the bananas. And I want to keep the jungle on there just because we really don't need more food in Cornus. We need production in Cornus. Which there's not a lot of. This hill would be useful for that, but as with this one, but it's of course nabbing the hills last, which is always annoying. Since we're using these guys, might as well start putting trading posts in there. Get some extra gold. Montezuma's made peace. Protecting Brussels. Protecting Florence. And then Athens and Corinth grow, yeah. Yeah, I'm gonna sit here. Wondering what this other guy is. Is he trying to settle here and then like way down here? I mean, but this isn't a half bad location when you can also already control this cattle up there. When you got 3 fish, the deer, the sheep. Bison's not all that great, but yeah, you got the bison. It's even better over here because it's a little more protected. And you also get the iron and access to both cattle. This is actually a pretty good spot right here. But, you know, unless you have Tonga, which I don't, it's not that great of a spot. Which is why I'm not settling there, even with my religious power. Oh yeah, I was wanting to check. Oh god, how does this affect? So much information. Where is information I actually care? Oh yeah, do I have to actually mouse over the religion? +6 pressure from both, so those are growing evenly in Tonga. More pressure from me in Napahiva, so that's good. More pressure for me in Rayeta. Samoa, more pressure for me. 2 trade routes. Yeah. And even up there. Nothing over there. And even up there. How is it even up here? You would think mine would be a little more because Athens looks closer. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Yeah, it's only 2 tiles closer, but still, you would think. Apparently not. Oh, unit still needs orders. Oh yes, you. Well, I'm sending you down here. It says, oh, not a great spot, but I want that guy. However, we're not actually going to buy any tiles because we need them over here if we can actually get the bloody spot. Hoping to God I can. And I think part of the reason why it's saying here is, well, not only because of these guys over here, which I don't get settling over here, but I'm already using those in Cornus, is the fact that there's more grassland in the immediate vicinity right here than there is over here, which has more plains and some more hills. But hey, guess what hills give? Production. Guess what Cornus doesn't have? Production. Guess what the problem with Cornus is? Not enough production. Too much food. So, yeah, I like the spot. And yeah, lock down in that grassland. Argos. Set you in there. And no, we're not going to upgrade you yet. We will at some point. Just not yet. And what do I want you building first? Well, probably the shrine. It's the cheapest thing, right? I mean, you automatically came with the aqueduct and monument because you're my 4th city. This city won't get that for free, which is actually kind of sucky. But oh well. So yeah, go ahead and build shrine. More religion. Our religious power is awesome. And yeah, you just go back on alert mode, wait for more barbarians. That guy's doing quite the long trade route. Lucky there's no barbarians sitting around. I've actually been surprised that there's no barbarians sitting out here on these random isles. I suppose it kind of makes some sense because there's not that many tiles that can spawn, like here, maybe. Not really up here because there's too many things in view. No, that's probably in view of ice, so it couldn't spawn there. So like these islands right here is pretty much it. Maybe this one, or this one. Or one of these couple. Well, I was supposed to spawn here when it's right next to the city-state, so it might be able to spawn right next to the city-states in these areas, but can't spawn in the city-state, so you have to spawn like on top of that cattle right there. There's just not that many spots that they can actually pop up in. It's on the other flippin' side of my empire, my civilization. How is that in settling near your sovereign territory? I settled closer to Arabia and Poland than I did to you. In fact, if Arabia and Poland came to me saying that, I would say, yeah, that makes some sense. Yeah, it is indeed kind of close to you guys. Our apologies. We'll refrain from settling near you in the future because I don't have any plans to settling another city over there. But it's nowhere near you. In fact, it is the farthest one from you of the two cities that I am founding. You have to go through my civilization in order to get to that city. How the hell is it close to you? We'll settle what lands we please. It's gonna piss him off, but I have to settle a city that's actually next to him still. If you're wondering why I go, click it off and go back instead of just outright refusing, it feels nicer to not actually technically refuse the stuff. Yeah, with open borders, I just wasn't sure what his tourism is. So, culture victory. He's Arabia. Yeah, he has 10. Yeah, no open borders, buddy. Sorry. Hey, we can finally get on our tile. Well, it's our tile now. No getting near it. Since we have the settler in the spot we want, let's go cockpit this guy. I'm in your way. Vilnius longs for culture. Poland's getting that one, I would assume. Athens needs production. You just finished the bank. Right. What was the plan? I know I need musicians guild, but we need workers even more. So let's pump out a couple workers. 2 turns apiece, and then we'll get the musician guilds going. You just go in alert mode for now. Well, I don't want to forget about you. You're on your way down here. Still. Which way is... We gotta get to here, so going over the top, it looks like, is faster. Either way, it's technically the same, but nah. Either way, around this island at least. I already... Oh, we actually have one more movement. Our apologies, we'll refrain from settling into your future. See, you... I understand you saying that, because I actually settled next to you. Now, of course, you're going to get pissed when I eventually buy up tiles to get that silver, but, assuming he hasn't taken it already at that point, in which case, I'll just buy out towards the wheat. But it'll be a separate thing, to which I will also apologize to. But it's, of course, separate from this, which is actually settling near him, and I'm not going to settle anymore near you. At least for a while. I don't think there's any spots out there, really. Saying our apologies. You have the right to actually say that, because... yes, let us continue with that. Because Argos is actually close to Arabia, and also actually close to Poland, although I guess it's not really that close to Poland, it's just that his borders... His culture is so bloody high that his borders have expanded like crazy. I mean, I could have actually put a city in here if it wasn't for his insane border expansion. But yeah, he can complain. And I apologize. Yeah, he's actually already grabbed the silver. Darn it. Oh well. I technically had a chance to buy it, but I was wanting to save my gold for down here. Naturally. Oh, this guy. Discuss. Yes, you denounce me, I'll denounce you. Goodbye. Oh, and just to rub it in. Nosos? I'm assuming. Is how you pronounce that? Yeah, it doesn't really matter which one you go after. I'm gonna go here, though. Drop it in a little bit more. God, it's expensive buying tiles out here. Why is this so cheap? That's surprising. Yeah, drop it in a little bit more. Boop. Bidoop. I guess it's just cheaper to buy resources. Oh, now it goes down. That's kind of weird. Well, we can afford them. Boop. Ooh, I can completely box him in. Yes, please. Spent all my gold doing that, but hey. I got some nice borders there. Oh, and... Doop. That works. I like this. Of course, he might end up declaring war on me. But hey, I got 2 defensive packs with civs on the other side of my civilization. Yeah. Yeah, he's denounced me, but I've denounced you, guy, and I got more friends. Actually, not World Congress. Diplomacy. Global politics? Maybe I just look here. Friendly. Friendly. Denouncing, yeah. Neutral. Neutral. Guarded. That's me. And friendly. I got 3 friends. And everyone else is neutral or, well, 1 guarded, which is Siam. He's off the other side of the ocean, though. Knossos. Lighthouse is 75. Monument and Shrine are both 40. Shrine, probably. More religion. Done. These orders? Ooh. Archers. Still gaining experience off of this. That's good. And still gaining influence. Oh, I need 18 to surpass Poland. You... Yeah, just continue sitting here, I guess. For now. Oh, and Jimmy. Okay, now. Sit in Knossos. Just go to sleep for now, Jimmy. Alright, cargo ship. Oh, I had this caravan. Oh, yeah, I think I was saving this caravan to send it to Knossos or Argos. Which one needs it more? You got 2.3 food. I think it'll both be the same, yeah. Which one do I want to grow faster, though? Knossos will be getting a decent amount of food eventually, but he's going to have a worker in... It's going to take longer to get a worker down to him. Because I have to make one. And this guy is already there. So he can start on the farm. So I think sending one to Knossos is better at the moment. He was going to Corinth previously, but Corinth can grow on its own now. Can't actually reach Knossos? Interesting. It's available. 2 city. We can go Corinth to Knossos, Sparta to Knossos, Sparta to... Oh, by ship, Sparta to Knossos actually gives way more hammers. It's actually kind of interesting. 9 versus 4.5 just by doing a cargo ships. And Sparta must not have a granary yet because it can't send food. Be a Kona de Nosos, and it spreads religion. So, change home city to Cornith. Yep. And you... What was your previous trade route? To Geneva. Presumably because it asked for it. Who else is asking for it? Ragusa. Florence. Who we're already allies with. Ormos. And Quebec City. All asking for trade routes. What's our influence? Only 64. Great writer, how close are we to that? 11 turns. Well, you might want to send one to Florence. How much is that going to give us? 14 gold. By the way, where was Geneva? That we were spreading religion to. Down here. Rather slow growth of the religion. Could also, of course, send it to another civ. We would actually get science from here, of course. We'd be getting a bit of pressure as well from another religion, but it's a religion that's far away from us, and it's not going to really affect us much. And would give us 15 gold plus the science. Help improve relations with Indonesians. There's only one less for Florence in the influence. And we're going to need our gold to help purchase things. Difficult decisions. And when I'm saying you're going to need the gold influence to purchase things, I say, well, get the more gold. But I don't want to be having to throw gold at Florence. I want to keep him my ally, but each turn goes down by 0.25. So assuming it is flat 64 right now, that means in 4.4 for each point, so in 16 turns, which I will have the Great Writer by then. Because of course receiving a lot of culture per turn from them. Or do I want to send it out to another? Is there another? Yeah, I'm noticing that there are no military city-states, at least that we've discovered. That's kind of funny. There's only 2 other cultural city-states. He's one a great scientist and a great wonder, and Brussels isn't asking for anything. So we can't really do much when it comes to influencing those guys without throwing money at them. And religious ones, wants, well, religion, happiness, guys, don't want anything I can really give them. I'm thinking, send it to Makassar for the extra gold per turn and that extra science per turn. Might as well. It's pretty much the best we can do, other than going to Tonga, but well, I suppose if he ends up deciding to declare war on us, I don't like helping him though. But it does get more pressure from our religion down here. We'll end up getting 12 pressure, and I want the pressure flipping Knossos. I don't like helping him by giving him gold, but I was thinking this, but since this is the same stat line minus us getting religious pressure, and it helps spread religious pressure down here, and it might keep Polynesia from actually declaring on us, hopefully. Let's go to Tonga. If he does declare war on us, that trade will just be cancelled anyway, so not too big of a deal. That was next turn, apparently. Well, it's true. I mean, we've bought all the land that we actually want to buy. So, our apologies. Great scientist. Nice. We'll be able to build an academy. Announce them and announced us. The double down station does make him quite hostile, unfortunately. Spicer doesn't say anything about me promising not to settle. I guess that doesn't really, or not to buy, but I guess that doesn't really come into effect until after the promise is, kept. So you, wherever you are in there, the workers say no for him. Don't need the worker here. So, of course, going to send you. You're still building the farm, aren't you? Yeah, he's got a couple turns. And by that time, this guy will already be mostly down there. Build a road right here. Build a road to Knossos and then start building stuff in Knossos. Milan recognizes you're a great scientist. So we are now friends, but not allied, because we need more to actually get allied. Oh, I actually have the lead with culture? And I'm only a couple turns away from the Golden Age. That's kind of interesting. Oh wait, that must have just happened because it says lead with 55, and I'm only making 55 turns, so that's not necessarily true. Someone else had that, didn't they? Yes, I am. Oh, that's who's allied. Yeah, that was Milan. Vilnius, this will be an actual... Oh, I'm actually in the lead with Vilnius, too. Interesting. Have the most culture? It's only one culture city-state? Granted, there's only two that we... Well, actually, there's three that we know of. I'm friends with Milan now, so I'll be getting a bit more. Yeah, 6 from them. If I can actually get them as allies, that would be nice. Milan longs for culture. Vilnius recognizes my great scientist as well, so we are now friends with them too. But not allies, because we need more. But of course, the culture is going well so far, but it's still 28 turns away. And he wants spices connected. Siam is now protecting Vilnius. I'm already pledged protect with both of those guys. Let's see, unit needs orders. I'm just gonna put you on alert. You build farm. You alert. You do nothing. I want to see where these guys move. Move stack to unit, right? Now you, where do I want to actually put you down? The problem, oh, those are plains. I don't want to put them down there. Problem with putting on the grasslands is that I only have one grassland at the moment. Those are forest plains. This is forest grassland, so I can change that into a farm, potentially. Or I can just plop it down there. Forest grassland, forest grassland, forest grassland, forest grassland, forest grassland, forest grassland. Okay, all of this over here is grassland. None of it's river. Of course, neither is this, so. Putting it on a hill would mean that it doesn't feed itself. Which is, not the best. But if I was going to use this for anything, it would be production. And these hills are our best source of production, so it's actually, if we need more production, it's best to leave these guys empty in case we need, well, the production there. So we want to settle this guy on a grassland somewhere. it'd be best because then of course, like this guy, the customs house. The 2 food and the 4 gold. The food feeds the worker in this tile. I'm thinking we'll just end up putting all of our specialists over here. And leave this guy as a farm. For now, at least. We might end up putting like a row of farms over on this edge. And then put 1 specialist like here. Of course, just saying, construct an academy here on this hill. Yeah, I'd rather go over here. What would this do? Food, the most we can get is 1, 2, 3, 4. Basically, once we get fertilizer. It's the most we can get off the grassland without any fresh water. Trading post. The most we can get is 3 gold and science. Not all that great. Not all that important. A lumber mill, most it could give us is 1 food, 3 hammers. Not amazing. Academy, which is what the science guy would build here. Of course, it gives us 2 food, plus 8 science, and then, of course, a lot more over time. Yeah, let's do it. Right there. Of course, now he's out of move, so we'll have to wait till next turn. You go ahead and right there to go through the city-state. Caravan, you are going down to Knossos. I just love that name. I moved him to Knossos instead of making a trade route. Well, I can make a trade route from Knossos to Cornus instead. I don't think I can actually do that. I'll have to send it back to Cornus, so it'll be a couple more turns before I can actually send that stupid thing because of that mistake. You're a jerk. I just had to sit there and just shake my head at that comment. It's kinda true. Literacy, he's now at number 1, but we've been spying on him for quite some time. He is the worst approval rating though. I am super happy. Our literacy, we're worst. We're at the bottom. We're not literacy. Literacy, we're in the middle. Soldiers, we're the worst. Yeah. Land, we're actually, yeah, kind of in the middle. What are you saying about being puny? Granted, our food and manufactured goods are kind of low too. Mainly because we just haven't had enough workers. These guys must be going out to claim islands. Those aren't going to be very good cities. Hey, you finished your bank. You still getting trade routes to you? Trade routes with you. Yeah, getting several to Sparta. So go ahead and build that caravanserai. Because there's 2 caravans going to you. Might as well. Double check what that does. Increase an additional 2 gold when connecting to another civilization. Yep. So we should get a couple more gold from the trade routes coming to us. Established trade route. Yeah. We have to actually send it back to Cornus. That's annoying. And I've gone way over the 20-minute time limit I was trying to impose, but I was wanting to try and send that guy back, and guess just got caught up in all the nonsense with Polynesia. Yeah, you go and learn. I'm gonna keep this guy here though, just to see what's going on. You build the academy. Ta-da! And let's make sure that someone's working that. Oh, you don't have anyone actually free. Okay, who can we pull off? You're not all that important. pull the one up. I'll pull the outlier off first. But all that science, what was the difference in that? 91 to 105. Quite a bit. Quite a bit. I'm just noticing I haven't had my research info up this entire time. Forgot to actually open that up. Oh well, been working on economics this whole time. So you can now go through. It's gonna take you a while to get through these freaking city-states. And I'll hit next turn, at least let the turn pass before signing off. I guess we consider this, that's the Arabia guy? No, Syria. Not Arabia. I knew it was Assyria, just misspoke and said Arabia. I know it's not freaking him. No, I didn't actually want to click that, but it didn't actually do anything. Become a nuisance. He's neutral to me. I'm sorry, we have no interest in this arrangement. Perhaps another time then, yeah. Sorry, Poland. Now, if you said Polynesia and you had a bunch of troops over here already, that's a yes. Golden Age, yeah. I guess he is gonna try and settle that spot. Okay. Might want to try. Oh, well, we promised not to buy anything. Oh, we're also not getting any border growth because we don't actually have the monument yet. We could buy it. Let's do that. Now we're getting border growth. 8 turns. Hopefully he'll go for that. Then he'll probably end up going for the iron. And hopefully he'll go for this iron and this sheep. I want to get that sheep, so don't want him getting it. And go here. And then wait. I'll just move that. Do those couple things. I guess we can just kind of consider this a double episode in a way. Kind of make up for the fact that the whole schedule was screwed up this week because of stuff earlier in the week. As it is, I don't actually. This may not actually end up coming out when I'm actually recording this. I've been having some problems with. Some problems with YouTube not loading correctly, which has been a bit of a pain. So I'm not actually sure if I'm going to be able to get this uploaded this night. This is intended for, what day is it? Saturday. I had to think for a second what actual day it was that this video is for. Yeah. I'm actually recording this a little bit early, but it's intended for Saturday. But with the internet, who knows if it'll actually be up. Who knows, it might not actually be up till Monday, which is kind of annoying. At least I'd hope it's probably fixed by Monday. Who knows, may not actually be up until I'm off to Comic-Con. Hopefully not. But yeah, guess I just considered it a double episode for that reasons. And gonna try and keep it back down to 20 minutes an episode again afterwards. Suppose we can get rid of these messages. Oh yeah, we got a cathedral in Cornus. Nice. Still buying those cathedrals. 12 turns. Taking a little while. Although I guess it's only taking a little while because my turns are taking a while. Not used to taking turns fast yet. But anyways, I've rambled long enough. That will be it for this episode. And I shall see you guys next time.